Today we'll be talking about quantum mechanics, more specifically, the photoelectric effect and its impacts. Largely, when people talk about quantum mechanics, they talk about protons, neutrons, electrons, quarks, and of course, photons. Photons or light have been a topic of much discussion because the way that we understood light, at least, back when this specific effect was found, we thought of light as a particle. We had done some tests and we thought of it as a particle because those tests had revealed that, quote unquote. Now, the photoelectric effect was found during a time when this was pretty much just fact, or it was at least thought to be fact. However, this completely shattered that idea. So, yeah, light as it is now can either be represented as a wave or a particle. If you represent it as a wave, you can more easily get its its travel. While if you use it as a particle, or if you view it as a particle and you treat it as one, you would more easily get its location. So when it comes to a standpoint, or like a single point, measuring light as a particle is better. However, when it comes to looking at the general movement of light, looking at it as a particle isn't very realistic, and waves are a lot better for that. Now, again, back then, that's not how they thought. They thought light was just a particle, and that's just kind of how it worked. Everyone thought that that was the truth. No one really questioned it until, yeah, Albert Einstein was the one who discovered this. He actually won the Nobel Prize for this, and that should tell you just how important it was. Now, I've been talking about the importance of it, but what actually is it? The photoelectric effect essentially dictates that light of lower frequencies would not bounce electrons off of certain materials. Meanwhile, light of higher frequencies would. Now, what does this have to do with light being a wave or a particle? Particles don't have a frequency. And since light moves at a constant time, or at a constant speed, and we would assume that the amount of light in these experiments would be the same, if we view this as a particle, there is no reason why it would sometimes remove the electrons and sometimes it wouldn't. However, as a wave, you can see, depending on the different frequencies, depends on how easily the electrons are released. That way, this is an actual viable explanation. And because of this, people began to see light as both a particle and a wave. And so it had very large repercussions to how we understand quantum mechanics today. So yeah, this is a very interesting effect, and it had a very interesting effect on us, on our understandings of physics, quantum mechanics, all that. And I thank you for sitting through with this. I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.